The salvage operation which we did in collaboration and with the help of Kuredu dive team was to salvage a fishing vessel which was called Noomas. The vessel sank and it was resting at 22 meters, and we did the salvage operation for 2 days.
We live here in this Laviani atoll where there's a very close community between Naifaru, Hinavaru and also Kuredu and Kamandu. A lot of the guys that work here on the islands, they come from Hinavaru. And also even here within the dive center we have some of the team that sort of know the captain and the crew personally. So we were very keen to get involved in this project, even though we have no salvage experience, no skills in this field.
It's not only the captain or the owner of the boat, but the whole crew depend on this as well.
For him is very important, and also he's very happy now because finally he got his boat back, you know.
By the time we got there, MNDF had already started doing the first initial assessment. Once they came up, they told us that they were ready to start trying to salvage this boat. So we laid up a plan, but before we had time to get in the water and start doing this, we got a call in saying that there was some bad weather approaching and the sun was going down, so we called it off and decided to go back there the next morning.
We got there, we're all pumped and excited. Me and Darren, we decided to go down and attach the barrels that they used to bring this vessel up.
It was an amazing sight, really, to see that ship sort of lifting off and going the stern section up. It was really at a 90-degree angle.
All of a sudden we started seeing this bubble as the air inside the barrels obviously started to expand on the way up, and out of nowhere the back part of the boat comes up, and it kind of hangs upside down for a bit there before the front part of the boat starts to gradually come back.
We sort of towed it over the sandy part of Agiri, so it was more in a shallow water just in case. And we had to leave it there for the day, really.
Then the next morning when we arrived, the boat had flipped over, and everyone was really frustrated about that.
A whole different story. You know, the boat is now almost completely upside down. There's bits that are hanging off this boat that we'd never seen before. There were things falling out of the hull of the boat. So obviously the whole risks involved and the whole situation had changed. And I really started to question as well whether this was now getting a little bit out of our league.
The whole morning we tried to work on getting the boat upright and taking the bridge out. As it came to around, if I remember, it was 12:30, 1 o'clock. All of the work that we did in the morning just went out of the window.
We were so close to having this boat out of the water. Literally, you know, another 30 centimeters and this thing was completely out. And to watch this thing tip again, it was really painful to watch. And this was probably the hardest part of the day for me. I was getting the questions as to what were we going to do. Were we going to carry on, or whether we were going to head back towards Kuredu? You know, the team was exhausted, you could see this. But you look around and you look at these fishermen and you look at the determination coming from the Coast Guard side of things, and this was sort of the real point where I thought, no, we're in this for the duration of the journey.
But I think the crew we had was really professional, and they were very determined to get this up today, on that day. So we didn't give up, and we started the work again, and somehow we managed to get it upright, and we managed to get the front up as much for them to start sucking the water out of the front compartment as well. Even though there were a little bit of water leaking in, they sucked out more than it was actually taken in, and we actually got the boat up again.
There was so much excitement and commotion, and all of these fishermen, they were running around the boat, you know, throwing thumbs ups and celebrating. It was a really good feeling.
This was really an incredible experience, and one that very proud in terms of what the team achieved. To see how we worked and how we managed to bring this boat up, it was really something exceptional to be part of. And then when we see the impact that this actually has on the fishing community here and on the island of Hinavaru, incredibly proud and happy with the achievement.